2:30. He said, be here at 2:30.
Oh, I'm here. Hey, it's Jeremy.
Well, hey, Jeremy. I'm Paul. Welcome to Tech Talk.
Oh, brought to you by the Kentuckiana TRC.
You need to get a watch?
Oh, sorry I'm late. I got caught up in this thing.
What's wrong with Compact Logics?
Brand new. Got it out of the box. Wired it up. Had it wired up. I just pulled it in here to bring it over so I could get your assistance with it.
Yeah.
Powered it up. Plugged an Ethernet port into it. I don't know what the default IP address is to get online with it.
There is no default IP address in those controllers. Period. No dip switches, nothing. You have to set that up electronically.
Why?
Why? Does it not come with an IP address?
Yeah.
Well, just think about it. If you had this in your plant and you just pulled it out of the box and plugged it into the network and it had an IP address.
Oh, that could be bad.
What if there was another one of those same addresses on the network? You wouldn't want that to happen.
Probably not.
Probably not.
So that's kind of being good for me then.
It's there to protect you. That is correct.
Okay,
that is correct. Keep good people from making bad things happen accidentally.
Yeah, that's how bad things happen most of the time.
That's right. That's right. So we need to get that set. You've not used the BootP utility in order to do that before?
Where did I get that at?
It comes with the software. Whenever you download and install in the Rockwell Studio editors, 500, 5000, any of those software applications, the BootP utility automatically gets loaded.
Oh, it's already on my computer then.
Yeah, if you install any of the Rockwell software, it's on there. That's the reason it installs, is so that we can set those IP addresses in those devices.
Okay, cool.
Let me show you how to do it.
That would be amazing, brother.
All right, man. Well, let me just get my laptop and I'll hook it up. We'll show you how it works. Okay.
Awesome.
All right, hang tight. All right. So, Jeremy, I already had BootP pulled up, and what we're going to do first, before we turn the controller on, is I want to look at the network settings, and I'm going to see this is the IP address of my laptop, but the subnet there needs to also be what the subnet is of my laptop. So you can see here in the camera picture, we just turned on the controller, and it's going through its boot up sequence. So what we're looking for is a MAC ID to pop in when communication establishes. Okay, and that MAC ID on this one is actually it's a sticker. It's on the front of that controller. That address should show up in my top window of BootP once it establishes.
Oh, there it comes. The link light popped up and the MAC ID popped up.
That's right. So I'm just going to simply double click, and I'm going to put an IP address in here, 192.168.1.10, and click OK. So the IP address should be set now. So we're going to just check it by doing a simple ping command. So we're just going to ping that controller, 192.168.1.10. And look at that, Jeremy. Replies.
Oh, nice.
Replies. So we'll close this down. One last step that I always like to do is I go into RS links, and do an RSUD, find the controller, the drive, the panel viewer, whatever it was, IO module that you set the IP address for, right? So I always like to right-click on it, and the properties box should come up, and then we're going to click on module configuration. Okay, so on that port tab, you can see right now it was set for obtain. We want to set it to manual.
Yeah, we already set it to manual?
No, we temporarily set the IP address to manual. If we rebooted the controller, it would come back up looking for an IP address again. It would clear it out.
So we basically disabled BootP right there.
That's exactly right. So I set it to manual, so it kept that .10. Now, I'm kind of anal about things. I like to go in and just double check and make sure that it took. So double check, sure enough. Manual configuration, .10. All right, Jeremy, there you go, bub.
Easy peasy, man. That wasn't bad.
Yeah, not bad at all.
No, I'd seen BootP before, but I'd been forever. I just couldn't remember that it was there.
Yeah, so think of BootP as almost like a DHCP server. You plug your laptop into a wall outlet at the office and you get an IP address. Well, in essence, that's kind of what BootP is acting as, that IP address server, if you will. So we just had to go in there and tell it what address to give it, and then from there we got straight online. So
change it to static and ready to rock and roll.
Change it, ready to
awesome. Well, I'm gonna go put it back in the machine.
All right, man.
Appreciate the help.
All right, bud. Glad I could help. That's it for Tech Talk today. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next time.